Hello YouTube, this is MT Shark 7 here. This is another edition of Game Pickups. I feel like I haven't done one in like forever. I don't know why. I know I've been busy with being in podcast and being on travel for work, so I have a whole lot of crap to show, so I'm hoping this video is not going to be long. I apologize if it is, but you know what, let's just jump into it. I have no idea even where to start. I guess we'll start here. I picked up on not eBay, Amazon, brand new copy of Alan Wake. Ooh, look at the reflection. Ooh. I'm not going to open it because goofy story. This was the game I wanted to play as a horror game for October last month, and so I bought it way back when. I forget sometime when I was on travel, I picked it up for like $10. So I popped it in. There were scratches like on the outer rim of the disc, which I didn't think mattered. Popped the disc in. It like takes forever to read it, and then it shows up saying, "Oh, play game." So I'm like, okay, let's play Alan Wake, and then it's just a black screen, nothing. I'm like, okay. So I clean the disc. I cleaned the drive. Popped it back in. Same thing. So I tried other games. I was like, okay, well, is it the system's fault? All my other games boot up fine, no problems. So I'm like, all right. So I take it to Nick, and he's generous enough to resurface it for me for free, which is awesome. Thanks, buddy. I know he probably won't watch my videos because he gets enough of me at his store. So I don't think he wants to go home and watch me because he sees me like basically every day. Anyway, I get it and it finally loads up. I'm like, okay, so it was the disc. And I get to like the middle of like the second episode and it locks up. It says, "Disc cannot be read." I'm like, oh my God. So I got fed up. I went on eBay. I was like, let me see about this download code. There was a download code. It was like $6 or buy it now for the Alan Wake. I get offered him $4. He took it. So I was like, all right, cool. And I knew it wasn't a scam because the guy had positive feedback. I looked at his history and everyone highly recommended him. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then literally I was worried. I didn't know if he was gonna actually ship me out a card, which would be silly. And he just basically emailed me the code, and I put it in when I got home from work, and it worked. So I was like, all right, well, I have that, and I wanted an actual physical copy since I'm a collector, so I got that. So that's the goofy, crazy story of Alan Wake, which I did beat. So now I own 3 copies of Alan Wake. Oh, wonderful. Oh, man. So me and my friend Jay, we always hang out here and play video games together, and we started getting into the Strike series. And we just beat Urban Strike last night, so now we just have Soviet and Nuclear Strike left. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not 100. I don't know why I sounded convincing that I knew what I was talking about. But anyway, me and my girlfriend, we went to this one thrift store. It's like an antique shop almost, and we were there when it first opened, and it was just antiques, like old games, like old toys rather, and just old little knickknacks. No video games. So we stopped by there recently, and they actually have now a vendor that sells video games. They're kind of pricey, but I did pick up Jungle Strike, which at the time was the next game we needed. So no, I'm lying. We needed Urban Strike. Yeah, because he had Jungle Strike. No, I had. Oh my God, I got Jungle Strike from the last pickup video. What am I talking about? I don't know. So we needed Urban Strike, so I found it. A copy of Urban Strike for the SNES. It didn't come in this plastic, but it was the game in the manual. It was like $7, so I picked that up. And then, so there's that. I'm trying to make sure I don't re-show stuff I already seen. So I picked that up, and I played it, and the animation for the Super Nintendo version was so choppy and very slow. I was like, well, let me get the Genesis version. So I ended up picking up, since I wanted to collect all of them, I picked up the Desert Strike, which we already beat. We were working on Jungle Strike at the time. And then I picked up Urban Strike for Genesis. So now I have all three for the Genesis. The Jungle Strike's complete. So now I just need the manual and box for those two. And then I also picked up Desert Strike for like the manual in the game for Super Nintendo. So might as well got buy them all, I guess. So I picked that up. And then I also picked up this game. I wanted to check it out. I hear great things about it. Clock Tower for the PlayStation. So it looks really good. I think it's probably the most expensive PlayStation game I bought, but it's like minty condition, like basically brand new, which I'm going to keep it that way. And what else? Gosh. So funny story, as everyone knows, Brandon won my 100 subscriber contest, and I picked out, he gave me a list of games, which I was confused at. I thought the list he gave me was games he had, because he had Doom 64. I noticed he had Doom 64 in there, and he already shown that. So I picked out Excitebike, because I wasn't on there. So I was like, wait, let me double check with him, because I didn't want to get on a game he already had. Apparently, he messed up and forgot to remove that from his list, which is where I got confused. So now I have a copy of Excitebike for the N64, which I don't know why I don't know why I don't have this, but now I do. That's cool. So I picked that up eventually, and then I ended up picking up this brand new, my weight loss coach. Nick had a bunch of them, so he sold me this for a couple bucks new. I'm never gonna open it. It's something to add. And yeah, I went on travel last month. Oh my god, I know this video is all over the place. I have no structure. I do apologize. But I know I didn't do a game hunting video. But to make up for it, I did get video footage at the one thrift store, so I'll roll that right now. I'll see you in a bit. Right, and we're back. Yeah, so it wasn't that much video I got, but I did pick up Puppeteer, brand new for the PS3 for $10, so that ain't bad. Sorry about the glare there. So yeah, I never played this game, but nice to have in the collection. I hear it's a good game. I'll probably keep it sealed. If I want to play it, I'll probably pick up a loose disc copy. And I also stopped at another thrift store while I was on travel, and I picked up your typical sports game. I picked up Game Day 97. It's not a Madden, but sports game nonetheless. The only reason I picked this up is because it's like basically brand new. The disc has like 0 scratches on it. Not even a fingerprint was on this, so not bad. It was only $1, so who won it for mint condition game? And I'm gonna try and transition over to my next pile of games. I picked this up also. As you can see, it's just a VHS case. It was The Lion King, but I stripped it out, and now is the box for JG Munchkin. It's a homebrew game I bought off my friend Tim, who owns 2600 Connection. I'll put a link in the description for his website. And this just came out like last month, and I promised him I would do a review on it, so that should be probably next week. I'll do a review on this game, since there's only one video out for this, and I guess I'll throw that in the description if you want to see that. It's like a preview video, but this game looks pretty neat. It's basically a hack off of Attack of the Time Lord, and it's like Casey Munchkin, his evil twin or evil brother or something, is JG Munchkin, that guy, and it uses the voice, and it actually like talks dirty to you. He like curses at you and stuff, so I look forward to that. I'll make sure my daughter's in bed before I pop this game in. And yeah, I made a label for it. I don't know if that's going to show up. It's probably reversed for some odd reason. And there's the game. I basically took the wrapping of what the game came in when he shipped it out to me. He used that as thing, and I cut the actual, it was the Lion King. Cut the top half of it and used it to hold the cartridge in place. And this is all the goofy stuff, like little brochures that you get when you buy a VHS. So I thought that was neat, so I did like sort of a collage there with that. So yeah, so that's not interesting. That's JG Munchkin, the new homebrew Odyssey 2 game. And then I picked up this I ordered way back in the beginning of the year. I got another homebrew. I bought this at Good Deal Games. It's Ralph Baer's Pinball. My copy is 26 out of 100, and this is going to be a very good, very nice collector's piece, because this is actually signed by the godfather of video gaming himself, Ralph Baer. This was right before he died, actually, last year, around, like, I think August of last year he did this, or July of last year. So it's been a while in the works, so that's cool. I opened it, but I'm probably just going to keep this, like, brand new, like, in minty condition. Comes with a pinball in there, so it's kind of goofy. So yeah, that's awesome having a collection. Excited about that. And then lastly, I was supposed to go to a convention. I actually forgot about it, to be honest. But instead, on Saturday, my girlfriend and I went to a huge yard sale, and she told me about it the night prior, or actually that morning before she went to work, I went to the gym, and I was just too lazy. I didn't want to get up, because where that yard sale was where I got the one, Urban Strike for Super Nintendo, that one antique store I mentioned earlier. Well, I really didn't want to go, because I'm like, well, if it's around that area, I know that vendor is probably going to be there, and he's probably going to scoop up all the good games, and there'd be like nothing there anyway. So I just was like, you know what, whatever. So we actually ended up going. It was like later during the day, around like 11:30ish. But I picked up some games, surprisingly, for a couple bucks. Picked up Cookie Mama Cook-Off for the Wii. Oh, put that down there. Then I picked up Deal or No Deal for the Wii. Then for Xbox, I got Flat Out. And lastly, Battlefield 2 Modern Combat for Xbox. And that's it. That's all my pickups this time. I know, sorry, it might not be that long of a video. It's going to be like the third clip I'm adding in. So, yeah, that's it for this time around. I got more stuff in the mail, more homebrew Odyssey 2 games coming to me. And, yeah, and Tim, if you're watching, probably the next couple of videos should be the JG Munchkin Let's Play / review. So look forward to that. And before I go, I want to give a shout out to Josh, my buddy Josh. His YouTube channel is Creep Bleat. He used to be in Game Hunters R Us, which I think wasn't around at the time doing YouTube, but yeah, he broke off and now he does his own thing now. He goes to conventions, he gets pickups, and he's a great guy. He's been on our Gamers of the Night podcast like a couple of times so far. So yeah, he's doing a 100 subscriber contest. So yeah, definitely check him out. I'll put a link in in the description. So yeah, so congratulations, Josh, on hitting 100, and here's to 100 more. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna end this video and have a good night, guys. It's MT Shark 7 signing out.